You want to get in shape, you want to have fun, you want to burn calories and get super strong, the kettlebell is just right for you. One of my favorite exercises. You can sculpt a pretty darn good body just with using kettlebells. Okay, right here I've got 20, 30, and 40-pound kettlebells. I've seen them like 8 pounds in the store, which is really cool. And check your local secondhand store, because a lot of times I've seen them in there, plastic ones. Great for beginners. All right, so I'm gonna start off with a 20-pounder. All right, I'm gonna do what they call a hip hinge. And I know my technique may be off a little bit, but you know what? I'm just learning, so let's have some fun. Sometimes I don't really care about your technique as long as you're having fun. Here we go. All right, kettlebell swing. This is just gonna be a warm-up. Or they call it a hip hinge. All right, I'm doing the hip hinge with both hands. You go back and then go forward. You just kind of use your hips to swing it. You don't do it with your shoulders, you use your hips. Kind of thrust it out there. Yeah. Yep. And then you can switch over to a one hand. I'm gonna roll towards the camera so you can see a one-handed. All right. I like doing these. I like to play with the 20-pounder. You can throw and catch it. Sometimes I do this in the house, which is a little bit scary, but these are fun, man. All right, so do it. Just go for a while until and then you catch your breath. But I think you can see why these are such good exercise, because you're moving. You know what I mean? You are just totally moving. Do some pressing. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Do some pressing with it. There's one arm. Just go until you can't go anymore. All right, and then I'm gonna go to the other arm. Do the same thing. And I really like these. These are very universal. Very, very fun to play with. Now you can swing them out to your side here. Just be careful you don't hit your kneecap. I see some guys do some killer tricks with these things. I'm not there yet, but I do think these are fun. I hope you guys like these things too. I'm having too much fun. I don't know. I may just keep the 20-pounder going for a while. Less chance of getting hurt. No, I'm kidding. All right. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of deadlifts with this too. All right, take it easy, go slow with these kettlebells. I know the first time I did them, I felt a little bit in my back. Probably I wasn't doing the right technique, but as you can see, these things are fun to have. These things are fun. They're a blast to play with. Catch your breath a little bit before we do another round. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it up to 30. Let's play with the 31 for a little bit. Keep the 20 there, just in case I wanna use my some of my arm stuff. So, I need a drink. Let me know what you guys like to do for exercise down in the comments. Is there any kind of exercise that you're thinking about doing? Let me know. Oh, is there any kind of topic you want me to make fun of or just play around with? Not make fun of, but joke around, improv. I need some new material. I want to try and make it more entertaining, not too serious, because everybody's serious out there. I just want to play. So, hey, maybe this is kind of like pulling a carrot out of the ground. All right, here we go. Don't know where I was going with that. All right, I'm gonna do another hip hinge. All right, I'm going straight on towards you right now. And then I'm gonna go a little bit to the side so you can see. All right, so I'm gonna switch over here a little bit, go at a different angle so you can see what I'm doing. All right. It's all about your hip engine, your hip motion. Don't let go of these because you could do some damage. This will make you explosive. And if you do sports, a lot of sports people will do this. Now I'm gonna go back to one-handed. I'm gonna swing around a little bit so you guys can see. This is a 30 pounder. I'd just let them sit out in the air for a second. Get a little scared. All right. See if I don't drop this showing off. Ready? Let it go out in the air for a little second. All right. Get your hand and mind coordination going there. Whew. I am working up a sweat. Whew. If I was at work, I'd be asking for a raise. Oh, sheesh. Not allowed to sweat, right? All right. Now, I forgot about doing these. It's kind of like a bent over row. Might as well get some of these in too. Oh man, these are great. Cool. Whew. All right. Should I dare go for the 40 pounder? Flunky don't know any better, so Flunky's going for the 40 pounder. Whew. I've already done so much exercising today. You got to remember, there's always going to be a flunky excuse in every video, so they're legal. All right, here comes the 40 pounder. I don't know what all I can do with this one. No, I can do hip hinges, and I got to pull my britches up. Don't want to flash anybody. That would be bad. All right, here we go. Start with a hip hinge with the 40 pounder. Try not to cheat. You can use your shoulders to move the weight. That's not what you want. You want your hips to move the weight. Okay, I'm gonna go at an angle so you can see. Kind of like you're hiking a football. And then just grab it and just kind of, and thrust out. You basically want to pretend like that's just a rope. You're not really using your shoulders. You're holding the weight. That's it. Stable. You're not moving it with your arms. You're just letting it do its thing. Excuse me. Okay. Here goes one-handed. All right. All right. I'm going to switch over to the other. That sucker's bad. All right. Whew. Now I'm going to downsize. The reason being is I know my body pretty well. I can work with that weight, but tomorrow I would be so sore. I'm not trying to hurt myself, just trying to get in shape. So this one's going to go over here for a second. I'm going to go back to the 30, playing it safe. Whew. Man, I need to do this more often. I'll tell you what. I am sweating, which is good. All right, here we go. Just feel sorry for my cat. My cat's gonna have to put up with my stinky butt. All right, that's okay. I put up with her stinky butt. Well, no, that's what we need, human litter boxes, right? Yeah, 30 is a good one, good size, good weight for me for right now, until I get a little bit more experienced. Also, but I'm definitely going to be doing these a lot because this can really cut back on your workout time that you have to do. All right, that's too easy. Another exercise you can do with a kettlebell. So like I said, I want you guys just to play with these things. Have fun. Go on other people's channels, check out the proper technique, and come back here and get some craziness, right? You're gonna miss out on, if you don't come back, you may miss out on some fun, different, weird exercises. But where else could you get the craziness? Oh my gosh. Whew. All right. That's pretty good, 10-minute workout. What do you think? Maybe 15 minutes a week, 3 times a week is probably all you need to do with kettlebells. And you'd be in pretty darn good shape. Right, hut 1, hut 2, hut. I didn't play football. I was one of the kids, and my dad, we had one TV in the house. And on Sundays, my mom would be either watching figure skating, which I had no desire to watch, and my dad would be watching football. So we were out gone. We were out skateboarding around the neighborhood, or riding BMX bikes, or going to the mall. We were gone. I mean, most of the time, the only time they saw us was when it was time to eat at dinner time, when the street light came on. So I know a lot of people relate to that, but that was the way it was back then. It was cool. I'll tell you how old I am. We thought we were pretty cool. We had Pong. It's a video game. You have a dial and a straight line. You hit the dial and it moved the straight line, and it was like playing ping pong or volleyball. One little dot went beep, beep, and the other one tried to hit it, beep, beep, and you play 1 or 2 players. That was it. Then our Atari came out, and that was cool. I liked Atari, and then we had Sega. You know, I did a few of the video games. I just got bored pretty quick, so I lost interest pretty fast in games. But you guys haven't made now. The games you guys got are cool. All right, whew, here we go again. Let's do some more of these. All right. And if you notice, I'm showing you different stuff. There's just so many ways of working these kettlebells. Say you lift weights, you hit a plateau. You know what I mean? Maybe use kettlebells for a week or 2, and then when you go back, maybe that's enough to kick you out of your plateau. Because sometimes people will do they'll deload their weights, go with smaller weights for a week or 2, and then come back, and man, they start hitting PRs and stuff. So, but not me. I'm just trying to get leaner and meaner, or funnier. No, just kidding. Oh my gosh. Oh, come to think about it, thank God I saw this one thing about they were talking about smart people talk to themselves, so that makes me smart. Yeah, right. No, just kidding. Oh my gosh. Let's do a skull crusher. Yeah, I just figured I'd show you a bunch of different ones. But I'm telling you, man, if you guys play around with different exercises like kettlebells and do some calisthenics, you're gonna notice gains pretty darn fast. So I don't know if you've noticed, a lot of the people that do calisthenics are built. I mean, they're tough. I mean, they're doing pretty much full body stuff all the time. So, and the stuff they do, it takes them years to perfect. So, and I think it's so cool. And I respect all the bodybuilders out there too, getting big guns, big muscles. You know what I mean? They're working hard, man. They're earning every grunt. And the ones that are getting big, they're the ones that are going to failure and stuff. So I always say it's all about your effort, man. I'm serious. It is 100% about your effort. Your diet helps too, because you give your body what it needs. But like I said, it's all about effort. And your diet doesn't have to be perfect. Just better. Just a little better. Your body will love you for it. And you go out with your friends and they have a pizza, have a pizza. Don't be that butthead that won't eat something just because they're on a diet. All right, back at it. Look at me, I'm preaching. It is Sunday. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go again. Let's do some more swings. All right. I like these one-handed swings. It's real fun when you get to let go of the weight. All right, let's go. If I ever drop it while I'm recording, I'll show it to you guys. Whoa! Like that. These guys, I've seen guys, they'll flip the handles and catch them. Now you tell me that don't look like playing. That's wild. If you have two of these too, you can do farmer's carries. You know what I mean? So, some more rows. All right, you guys get the idea. It looks like a lot of fun. I think you guys will like these if you give them a shot. All right, I think I'm gonna finish my day with doing some push-ups. Because after that, man, I am chilling out. I'm gonna become a vegetable. Shit, I'm already a vegetable. A little messed up in the head, if you know what I mean. No, I'm just kidding. I got that 5th grade education. I'm just kidding. You guys have a good one. I'm sneaking up on the camera because I'm so exhausted. Hope my finger can at least reach the button. It's gonna be a struggle. Wait, where is it? Oh, wait, there it is. All right, you guys take care, man. Peace out.